matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down. Now Lawrence. They'll get this out to Kamara. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
But to throw again is Lawrence. And this one is incomplete.
The storm windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Lawrence to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I like it. Everyone involved in the passing game. You're looking for those great mismatches. Throw it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. So it brings up 4th.
Great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Try and throw for it with Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
2nd and 1 from the 2. Looking to throw, Lawrence. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
Talk about a legal breaker right there. Trying to start it beautiful. Now it's going to hurt.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Looks good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Okay, great.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Willis looking to throw it. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Texans in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taking down at the 41. Brings up 3rd down.
after one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jaguars 7, Texans 7.
It's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
19 tight.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to the ground with Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
In motion comes the tight end left. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. The defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating the pass instead of the run that they got.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
That's a defense you're more balanced against zone coverage because you want to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Willis. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Back 60.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Third down, it's Willis. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Josh Allen with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Lawrence on first down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Lawrence will throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As it will come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A couple of nice plays for Jacksonville. Another first down there.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices,
the ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and short now following the fumble. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
that's a really nice job there by the coach, understanding the very high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make the ball that long, there's an excellent chance of his target as a touchdown. It's a nice game downfield.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Lawrence to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They'll run out of the gun with Camara. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Last play of the half. Here's Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On second down, here's Pierce. That second down play nets a -4.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
7-5 Pirates. 40-17.
Willis from the gun on third down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Open man right side is Ingram.
Waters his pass. Complete to Evan Ingram. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Lawrence. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a third down and 3.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
They do, Ed. That's the reason why. We just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
But to throw again is Lawrence. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day three corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
19 right. Left wing 19.
Looking to throw again on second down. Willis, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for the Jacksonville score. Wants to try to add the PAT. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Texans 3.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
18 run.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Willis will look to throw it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
18, Pioneer. Check. 79 Broncos.
Willis looks to pass it here. And incomplete on the deep ball. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Buffalo 18.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, exit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
But these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Lawrence on third down. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
And the Jaguars first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Lawrence. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Alvin Kamara from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, set. Dixie Maverick, Dixie. Hurry, hurry.
On first down, Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Okay, ready.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Willis got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Lawrence. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, Edgar.
On first down, Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jags are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. First and 10, it's Willis. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. 2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To the air on first down, here's Willis. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Willis looking to throw on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Willis on 1st and 10. He'll get it inside the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Jaguars 35. Texans 10.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, so that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a first down, and he loses the football a second time. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
19 tight, 18 round.
On first down, Willis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. First and 10, Willis. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Another first down as this one goes for 25. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready? Back 60.
Slot man moves right. Willis will look to throw on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. Willis looking to throw it. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Nick Bonito able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they said the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards up.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Lutz with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do.